Hey guys, Max here, and welcome back to my channel, where today we will be reviewing LEGO Transformers Flamethrower. Yes, Flamethrower, how ironic, he turned into a fire truck. Flamethrower, this is a version 2 of the character. Originally he was a more standard fire truck, but he just had the worst kibble imaginable on his back. I passed it off as a fireman's backpack, but I soon realized it was huge and it was limiting posability, so I made this version 2 of him. But I guess here on the channel it's considered a version 1. So let's take a look around the build. So of course it can roll, as all of my builds do. Around the side you can see it does have this little slight forward lurch, but that's alright. It's what I could make work. You can see it has more of an airport fire truck sort of silhouette to it. You got the hose, which is fully articulate. Up here, it's just on a bunch of click hinges. You got the little, tool chests back here. White rims. Around the rear, you got a little logo. I just used the, I forget what it's called. I know Star Wars. I should know this. I don't know. Someone will tell me in the comments because I completely forget. But the hose mounts back here. He does have a bit of a gappy rear, but that's alright. I wish I could have fit some better fenders on, but unfortunately, just due to how he transforms, I was unable to without compromising the robot mode. Other side pretty much looks the same. Like I said, he does roll. And he's just this fun little fidget toy, to be honest. He's really fun to transform. And he holds together pretty well. As long as you don't throw him at the floor. Which I think is something to be said about all people who say their builds hold together pretty well. Anyways, moving Flamethrower off to the side. Here he is with Ripjaw. Because, I don't know, I want to bring Ripjaw back. He was cool. Let's focus. There you go. Yeah, there's Ripjaw. Ripjaw's still cool. Here he is with the minifigure again. Yeah, stand. I don't know, I'm just grabbing things now. Here he is with the Hot Wheels car. Here he is with Buster. And that's pretty much it for the comparisons. He does fall into my more small scale category, which is fine because I don't have the pieces to build a huge fire truck. I might build one big truck figure at some point. I don't know. I'm still on the edge about doing that. If you know me on Discord, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but hey. Anyways, let's get on to some accessories. So he has a bunch, but only 2 are really valid here in alt mode. So he has 2 of these pieces. He has a blue flame element and a red flame element. And if you position the hose, let's just point it up. He can be putting out a fire, it just sticks in. Boom, now he's putting out a fire with some water. Or he could be starting the fire, hence his name, Flamethrower, So there you go, he's got a flamethrower. Anyways, now that we took care of that, we can transform him now. He does have 2 more accessories, but those are for robot mode. So, just putting the hose back into its neutral position, we can get on to transformation. So to transform him, we're going to move the camera up just a little bit. And now we're going to come to the back. This entire section here will fold out. This section here will fold up. This section here will rotate on some stud friction. And then bend that there. Move it down. And then basically just make it wrap around this tire. After that, come to the front axle, and it just moves up, and it tabs in. Well, it doesn't tab, but it sort of holds the hose in place. So, that's that. Next, we'll come right here. This piece here will flip up and around, and that becomes his head. Then we will open up these sections right here. These just drop down, they're on some hinges. And then they swing out to the side. Rotate down, and then they can slide in just ever so slightly. Rotate them here at the bicep, and then flip out the hand. without, you know, blowing it up. After that, do the same on this side. Make sure it's all the way in. Rotate the bicep. Flip out the hand. And there you have the arms. Now the legs are really cool. He is my first figure to ever have ankle tilt, which is awesome. But right now, you know, he just, you know, doesn't have any legs. So let's change that. So we're going to just move the arms out of the way. We'll just put them up here for now. Just move on some stud friction. And now we will transform the front of the truck. So what you're going to want to do is there's these 4 Among Us clips up here. You're going to want to, at the center ones, they move out like this. I think I lost a piece. There you go. Yeah, it's fixed. After that, come to this Among Us clip right here, and that will straighten out as well, leaving you with something that looks like this. After that, fold this piece here down. That becomes his foot. And then there's another Among Us clip right here that will allow you to split the leg. And then we can do the same on this side. So first rotate it here, this clip. Then at this clip, fold up the ankle or break the wheel well, whichever one you want to do. But as soon as you position the ankle, it looks quite nice. And oh boy, my door is just flying open. That's funny. But yeah, then you can get him standing. So lower the arms back down. Position him how you want him to stand. Tilt the ankles just a little bit because you can do that. And moving him back up. Here we have Flamethrower in his robot mode. And I really think he looks really cool. He has this really cool aesthetic to him. He has some wide shoulders, but I think that sort of fits his character. He's just supposed to be a bit of a bigger bot, but he's supposed to be a little skinny, which I think I pulled off quite well. So moving him around, he does have these. He has all of the cab on his feet. He's got like this little decal right here. I used a little sticker piece, given like some diamond plating. His arms made of the tool chest. Around the back, yes, he has a backpack, but I see that sort of as like the fireman's backpack. So I find it acceptable. Around the back, that's what it looks like. What I see is like you could make like a little hose function that could like plug into this little port here, like making like a little water trailer. Maybe I'll do that as like as a part 2 to this video if I ever do. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make it like turn into like a little base or something. Who knows? But yep, just nice and simple figure. So for comparison, here he is with Heatbane. Just dragon form Heatbane. Here he is with Buster. With the Hot Wheels car. With a minifigure. And of course, with Charles. Charles towers over him. Who would have thought? It's like that's what Charles always does. Anyways, get out of here, Charles. This video isn't about you. Maybe I'll do a Charles review. That'd be funny. Charles review. Anyways, refocus. Thank you. So, moving back on to Flamethrower, we can go over some posability, and then we will go over accessories, and then my rambling will be done, and I'll be done wasting your time. So, posability, he's really good. His neck can look down. He can turn it side to side. He can't really look up, though. His neck also extends up if you wanted it to be longer, but I think his neck's already long enough. So his arms can move up and down. They can do a full 360. You've got a bicep, an elbow joint here, and a bicep swivel. The wrists can rotate, but like the arms just kind of explode if you do, so I try not to. Moving these out of the way. The legs can move forward and back. They can move in and out. It has this axis right here. Has this axis right here. And it has an ankle tilt. And then the ankle can also move forward a bit because transformation. So putting him back into his neutral position, we can now get onto his weaponry / accessories. And he has a couple. So first we're going to get back on the topic of the flame elements. So for this to work, you actually have to do a little bit of transforming. So come up to the top here. Can I just refocus the camera? Thank you. We're going to come around to the back, pull down this section, and then this section here will just rotate up, and then you can push this back. And now you have sort of his little hose deployed in robot mode as this like shoulder cannon, which I think is pretty cool. So in this mode, really he's supposed to use this for the flame element, but it can also work with the water element, obviously, because they are the same exact piece. So he has that, but you also get this little lightsaber hilt piece with it, meaning that you can tab in the little flame elements into it, whichever one you want, or you can tab in both and give him like a double sword. And he has this little flame sword, which might look a little tacky, but that's what was going through my head. I was like, I want to give him a flame sword. So now he's got this little flame sword, which is awesome. So we're just gonna go full armed up mode here. So there he is with his flame sword. It looks good with just one as well, but hey. Yep, and I ripped off his hand. It's not cool. Have your hand back. Finally, he has one more accessory, and that's his gun. So he has this little gun. It uses like a minifigure hand. I don't know, it's just a little ray gun. So he can hold this as well. He can pew 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 pew, you know, fire a gun. And yeah, there he is, all armed up. Ugh. So he's got, like, you know, his shoulder cannon, he's got his flame sword, he's got his gun. You know, he's ready to go and destroy stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm done wasting your time. We've gone through comparisons, we've gone through articulation, we've gone through transformation, and we've gone through accessories, and I'm done wasting your time. So anyways, guys, this has been Max. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you feel so inclined to, it would make my day. And yeah, feel free to comment what you want to see me build next. If I can English, I don't know if I can. But anyways, guys, this has been Max, and I'll see you next time. See you guys. Bye-bye.